The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guest will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore them or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on The Answer.
Hello, welcome to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and wow, we got an absolutely fantastic, sensational show coming your way today. We're talking about something that, I'm learning, I'm still learning, but something that's going to help so many people out there if they want to advance their academic, background, or just, in communities and a lot of other things. So I'm not going to give it away. Otherwise, Michelle is going to get me if she's going to tell me I have stole her thunder. So I'm going to leave that up to her. But how you doing, Dr. Cooley? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, doing good. Happy Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is mostly for the women. I don't know how that got. I don't know how they got one-sided. It's just interesting, but we wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day, and it's about love. It's about just giving your best. And the topic today is about these two founders of this amazing university, educational university, about giving their best and giving their all. And they're going to tell you all about this amazing academic, excellent university that they have founded. And we're excited to have them back on the show.
I'm excited to have them on because I believe that what they're doing is going to bless so many people out there that's striving to achieve excellence, not just only in the things that they're doing in life, but just like you mentioned, academically as well. So, Michelle, I'm ready to get this thing started. Can you please just give the title of the show, the purpose of the show, and let's introduce these absolutely magnificent guests.
Yes. Well, the title of today's show is Veridian Christian University, Cultivating Academic Excellence with Spiritual Growth. And we're having a conversation with Dr. Tia Murry. She's a distinguished leader, motivational speaker, professional certified mindset coach, 3 times best-selling author, and co-founder of Veridian Christian University. And we also have Dr. Naike Moshi. She's a strategic, innovative leader, founder of CVPeople Tanzania, founder and CEO of Women in Management Africa, and the co-founder of Veridian Christian University. They're going to talk about the university and its programs that they do offer, the upcoming graduation in Dallas and Dubai, and the announcement of the new school's chancellor. So I usually read the bios, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to let Dr. Cooley introduce each one, and they're going to summarize a little bit about themselves. So take it away.
First of all, I just want to congratulate both of these young ladies for being on the show today. And I want everybody to hear it. And I am so excited about Veridian Christian University because I know that you all put a whole lot of work, soul searching, to come up with this fantastic university. And I think that it's going to be a home run. So Dr. Tia, welcome to the show. Dr. Naike, welcome to the show. What we're going to do is get started. And we start off with you, Dr. Tia. Can you tell our viewers and listeners a little bit about you, what makes you click, and why you're so passionate about this university?
Absolutely. So first off, I want to say thank you for inviting us back to the show to have an opportunity to share more about Veridian Christian University. I can't wait to share our exciting announcement a little bit later about our chancellor, our new chancellor that we have on board. That's exciting. Listen, the reason why Veridian Christian University exists is because we firmly believe that the Bible, Christian values, is full of principles that can help people lead and combine leadership skills with Christian values. And so we worked together and we came and we created this platform. It's 100% online. It's affordable. It's all of the things. When you go down the check mark, when you're looking for something that's going to add purpose to your life, when you're looking for something that's going to be affordable, when you're looking for something that's going to impact generations to come, when you're looking for something to leave a legacy, Veridian Christian University tend to check all of those boxes. So again, I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to share more about what we're doing and kind of the things that is coming down the pipe. I'm excited that my co-founder is here with me and have her to share some of her experiences as well.
Wow. Dr. Naike. You know,
Thank you.
Dr. Naike, I call you the silent one.
Yeah.
Can you tell our viewers and listeners a little bit about you, your experience, why you're so
Yeah.
passionate about university?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a great honor to be here and talk about Veridian Christian University. My name is Dr. Naike Moshi. I'm based in Tanzania. This is part of the East Africa. Veridian Christian University is an 100% online school, and it gives you the flexibility to do the work whatever location you're in. We have more than 30 degree programs that you can take, from bachelor, master's, up to doctorate degree. And I feel like we are on a mission. It's not just here about the school. We are on a mission to spread the God's word. And I feel like most of the education or programs we have today, there is a missing part, and that is faith-centered education. And I believe this is what VCU is all about. We want to give you that flexibility. We want to give you that affordability for school, but at the same time, faith-centered knowledge is also important. And I think as many leaders today, we are missing that part. We do all these things, but there is something behind us that is missing, and that is faith. And I believe VCU, we are all on that mission to spread the God's word through that knowledge and the programs that we have.
Wow. Thank you for introducing yourselves and just kind of introducing the school. So how did you two come together to create this amazing university? Did you know each other beforehand? Did you always have this in the back of your mind years ago, and then suddenly the opportunity came? Let's going to do something about it. Can you tell us how it came into fruition?
I'll get started, Dr. Naike, if you don't mind. So Dr. Naike and I, we connected on LinkedIn some years ago, and I followed her. She followed me. I liked the information and the content that she was putting out there, and we just literally just drew to each other. And once we started having conversations, we saw that a lot of things that were really, really important to us, we were in alignment. And we knew pretty early on that we wanted to do some type of collaboration together, although in the beginning we wasn't sure. And then when we first heard about an opportunity to get together to create an online university, it was like one of those, us being ready at the same time took a second. But once we both said yes, and once we both said yes at the same time, that's when things like really started moving and popping, and we were just moving right along. The names came together. We took it under prayer. The colors, everything about the university, it came about because through our communicating, but most importantly, we took it into prayer because we felt that it was this important that we wanted to make sure that we had God's hand in it, and we were moving in what He wanted us to do, not just what we ourselves wanted to do.
Dr. Moshi?
Yes, that's how we started. And I remember me and Dr. Tia, we both graduated at TIUA. And she told me, Naike, we need to build a legacy. And I was like, what are you talking about? And at that time when we were graduating, she had like a bigger vision. She was like, we need to have our own school. I was like, this is huge. So it's all about leaving a legacy. What do we want to be known for? What kind of impact do we want to make in the community? And I think this is what VCU was born out. We want to leave a legacy. We want to impact people with faith-centered education. We want to provide that access to education. And that what VCU was brought out between different parts of the world, but we were joined by one mission, and that is to provide access to education that give knowledge on different programs, from bachelor to doctorate.
Wow. I like the term legacy. And so we're going to take a station break, but I want to come back. I want to talk about that a little bit more right after the break. And I tell you, whichever platform that you're watching us on, if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do and just go to the comments, ask any question that you might have. I promise you we'll get you an answer. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
It's the James Cooley Show. It's your life. Dr. James J.C. Cooley. Yeah. Come on.
Really get a chance to know who you are. And once you know who you are, you truly know who you are, love who you are. Love who you are. You're a masterpiece. Love who you are. Love who you were born to be. Love me some me. That's what I'm talking about. When you leave high school, you gotta know today or tomorrow, or hopefully today, what your plans are. Hopefully, there is no bad decision unless there is no plan. Create, collaborate, commit with confidence. Commit with what? Commit with what? In everything that you do.
Noah Dingley here, producer of The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And the new audio version of James' book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, is a must-have. James shares his true life story of struggle and success in America. It's both a cautionary tale and a roadmap to achieving the American dream. Get the new audio version of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James Cooley on Amazon.com or wherever audiobooks are sold.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and I tell you, today we're talking about Veridian Christian University. We're talking to the two founders of this great university, and as we were going to break, Dr. Naike mentioned something about legacy. I think legacy is so important because we have to be able to not just understand it's not about the I, the me, and the my, about the we, the us, and the ours. It's also about leaving a positive legacy for others to, come in, knowing that everything has already been set up by the previous generation and that they can pick it up. And that's what Veridian Christian University, I believe, is all about, is giving people an opportunity to understand that it's not all about them, it's about everyone, and giving everybody an opportunity to be heard, be seen, and excel in what they're doing. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Michelle Cooley.
Thank you. So Dr. Moshi, Dr. Murry, let's talk about the degrees offered. And you mentioned about, bachelor's, master's, doctorate. If I'm a interested party and I'm looking on your website, or I'm just watching the show right now on one of the platforms, I'm like, okay, does the school offer associate degrees? And in what areas, like what concentration, as far as what is it? What are you majoring in? Does it offer associates? Obviously, you said bachelor's and master's, and also doctorate. Can you tell a little bit about that? And also, I want to add: does this school offer certificates, training certificates in certain areas? So can we start with that?
Absolutely. I'll talk about the academic side, because actually what I did is I made sure to grab our brochure to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I want to make sure I said it all. So we do not offer associates, but we do offer bachelor's, master's, and doctorates. And as you can imagine, since it's a Christian university, the degree fields that we offer those degrees in is tied to that. So you can get a bachelor's, master's, or a doctorate in practical ministry, Christian ethics and management, Christian leadership, Christian business, religious fine arts, Bachelor of Arts in theology. Our degrees truly are truly are Christian based. And one of the things that I want to say is one of the big reasons why this had appealed to us, we believe and we all know that the oldest book that's out there is the Bible. And the Bible is filled with so much information that can benefit a person's life. Listen, it's the one book that has made it through all of these centuries that is still relevant today. So our degree programs will always take you back to the Bible. I have tests now that I need to grade. The test asks those questions, they're all taught biblical questions. The exam questions, because some of them it's a multiple choice, and then you have to do a written assignment. It's always going to take you back to the Bible, because there is stories throughout the Bible from the beginning, from Genesis to Revelations, that has principles in there that a person can use in their everyday life, whether it's personal, whether it's professional, whether it's relationships, whatever. The greatest leader that there ever was on this earth was Jesus Christ. The answers are there. So we pride ourselves that our studies will take you back to the Bible. So yes, you will do some reading in the Bible. This is not just for show. This ain't some flam thing. You're going to do some reading in the Bible. You're going to get a better understanding of the Bible and how it can be used in practical day and time today.
I love how you put that, because I believe that as we, and I guess I'm guilty of it as well. Sometimes we pull away from our Christian belief and the Bible, and we seek things on our own, thinking that we know more than our Father, and that's why I'm so happy about Veridian Christian University. You have to go back to the Bible principles in order to get a better understanding of what this is all about. And in order to graduate, I mean, you have to do this, because you have to do your research.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm interested to hear what Dr. Naike got to say about that.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Michelle and Dr. James. In regards to short courses, this is something that we have on our pipeline. It's part of our strategic plan. We want to add short courses because we believe there are people who already have done their bachelor's, master's, doctorate, but they're looking for that extra personal development, extra leadership skills. So I think this is something that we have put on our strategic plan. We're going to add leadership courses and also other knowledges which have been people have shown interest. It could be areas of ESG or sustainability for leaders, or maybe part of executive education. So that is on our plan, and it's something that we are already sitting on it. So believe me, in the next few months, you will start seeing short courses for executive education, so that someone can take within a short period, maybe from 3 to 6 months or even few weeks.
Wow.
I think that is so, thanks, Dr. Naike, for sharing that. I think that's so important. You mentioned leadership, and anything that we do, I mean, even from a family perspective, from a family life or whatever, we have to understand that leadership abilities and skills based on certain principles are required in order, especially if you got kids involved and young adults, and it's required. And also, you mentioned about courses. I believe that that's required as well, for as a person getting the basic knowledge of what it requires to be a leader, what it requires to have this thing called honesty, integrity, and ethics, where people want to follow you, or they want to be around you, and they want to hear you. All of those things, and many times, have to be taught, because many of us think that we already know all the answers. We already know everything. So thanks for sharing that information. Back to you, Dr. Cooley.
Yes. So you mentioned the courses, and like I said, I'm looking at this show on one of the platforms. I'm like, okay, who teaches the courses? It's an online course. There's like, is there faculty involved? What are their credentials? I'm a prospective student, so I want to know all about it. Okay, so I'm taking online courses. So I took online courses before at another school for my associates, but I'm interested in my bachelor's. So how many faculty people do you have? How are the courses graded? Doctors Moshi, Naike, can you kind of tell me about that?
Yeah, so VCU offers 100% online programs, meaning that most of the courses that we have, they're already full recorded. The person can go in and take on their assignments and learn. And most of these courses, it means they're self-paced. So you do it at your own time. And we have faculty that grades the assignments. And of course, once it's graded, it's submitted online and you get to continue on the next stage. I think Dr. Tia can add more to it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and Dr. Naike is completely right. So one of the things that in setting this up, remember, one of the things we wanted to do was make it a matter of convenience. So many people, depending on where you at in life, have so many different things going on. So when we say it's 100% online, everything is already, when you become a student of Veridian Christian University, and when you log into the program, everything is already preloaded. All of the videos is preloaded, the test is preloaded, all of those things is preloaded, but you have to go through each section in order for the next one to pop up and to open up. And then what happens is after a person completes an assignment, what happens, it's submitted, and then the faculty receives notification on their end that there's an assignment there that you need to grade. And we take pride in, okay, please faculty grade this and then return this as soon as possible. So usually it takes up to 72 hours for it to be looked at, for it to be reviewed. I believe in providing feedback, whether it was great, whether it's not so great, or if you need additional information, all of that is shared at that particular time with the student and that answer. And then, finish going through the process and reviewing. And then what happens is once it's graded, the student receives notification that it's been graded and they can move on to the next subject. And so far, it appears to be working really well. I look forward to when we add the courses, as Dr. Naike mentioned, that you're going to start seeing something about that soon, because that is in our pipeline. We're going to consider these courses, I'll call them water and hose, in the sense that you need water in order to grow. So you might already have your degree, and maybe you're not really looking to go ahead and get your master's degree at this time, or go ahead and get your doctor's degree at this time, but you still want to have your skill set sharpened. And that's what these courses are going to be identified for, is to help sharpen, to water you until you're ready to go to the next level, whether it's an advanced degree or just to continue to sharpen your skill set as you lead, as you walk in your everyday life. And those assignments will be pretty much the same way. They'll all be pre-recorded and then uploaded, and then the person has the ability to access them. Your books, when you pay, it includes your books. Everything is there. All you have to do is just download it.
Wow, that's great information as a prospective student, would it say? They're looking at this live. We got about a minute or so until break, but I want to get started on something. And there is an upcoming graduations this year. Woo! The first one is in Dubai. So there's so many parts to.
Hey, Dr. Cooley.
You want to wait?
Hold that thought, because we got to go to break in 30 seconds.
Okay.
But one of the things that I want to say before the break, I love how you all broke that down. It gives our viewers and our listeners an understanding that their interaction, their videos, there's people that are going to be grading your work, and they're going to provide you feedback. So I tell you, if you want to be part of this great conversation, all you have to do, just go to the platform that you're watching us on. Or if you're listening to us on the radio, AM 660 The Answer. In Dallas, AM 1170 The Answer. In San Diego, FM 96.1 The Answer. In San Diego, welcome to the show. But if you want to provide feedback on this right now, just go to the comments. Ask any question that you might have. I promise you, one of these great doctors, will get you an answer. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
Dr. James JC Cooley. That's right.
A Black Man's Point of View is the newest Amazon.com #1 release and bestseller book from author Dr. James J.C. Cooley, featuring the perspective from 11 other contributing authors. In A Black Man's Point of View, Dr. James Cooley unpacks his thoughts and personal experiences about the challenges, stereotypes, and feelings of self-worth that many black men face today due to a 400-year ancestry rooted in slavery and colonization. Yet, how so many black men move forward despite this history. Most importantly, A Black Man's Point of View conveys that all men, regardless of race, creed, or color, are capable of love, respect, and dignity. Described as a map to a greater life from the heart of a man who's experienced life's misfortune and harsh conditions, James shows us how beliefs, convictions, and a healthy mentality can help propel a life worth living. A must-read for all. Order your copy of A Black Man's Point of View by author Dr. James J.C. Cooley today from Amazon.com or wherever books are sold.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore them or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And I tell you, I'm thoroughly enjoying this conversation. I'm just sitting back. These two absolutely sensational, wonderful young ladies, I believe, has just invented something, not invented, but I'm talking about came up with, put the minds together and came up with this great university that's going to help so many people achieve their goals and also give them a better understanding of who they are, not whose they are. Also help them identify their purpose because it's based on biblical prophecy, Veridian Christian University. That's what it's all about. And just listening to how you guys got started, the plans, the things that you're doing, constantly adding on to the new pieces are coming. So everybody have to sit back and just wait. But you also need to be curious and look at Veridian Christian University, look at the website. You have folks, and maybe yourself, that need to increase understanding of the Lord, increase your understanding academically, and increase your presence in the world. So I'm excited about all the things that you all are doing, and I'm just happy. I'm turning that back over to Dr.
Thank you, James. Let's talk about the upcoming graduation. So let's start with Dubai, and I'm going to talk about Dubai with questions, a part A and a part B. Dr. Moshi, you can talk, or either one of you can talk about A, and the other one can talk about B. The graduation in Dubai. One of you talk about the theme of the ceremony in the graduation in Dubai, and the other one can talk about the keynote speakers and the special guests. So who wants to talk about the theme of the ceremony in Dubai?
I don't know if we have a theme yet.
Okay, how about the speakers and the special guests? And what is the graduation in Dubai? What if it's emphasizing as far as not only acknowledging the academic achievements, but also the spiritual and personal growth? So either one, you can talk about that. So let's start with that. Let's just talk about the ceremony in Dubai. Dr. Moshi, you want to start?
Yeah. First of all, we are so excited about Dubai. VCU is not only about, we are representing an international stage. So we have graduates who are coming from all over the world in different countries, from Tanzania, Kenya, Nigeria, Zambia, and even other Europe countries. So we believe that we should go to a location that represents all this, which is Dubai. Dubai is an international hub. It's an international trade and innovation place. Just a few years ago, it was just a desert, but it was turned around by the leaders to where it is now. So I think we thought of this place so that even our graduates or leaders can learn, what did it take for this Dubai to be here where it is? So we are so excited. The graduation is going to be on April 26th at Jumeirah Creek Hotel. And, we have a lot planning up, not just the graduation, but also we have some tourism activities as well. We want to explore the Dubai, with all this. We have seen it on videos. We have seen it everywhere. People are talking about Dubai. So we want to have our graduates experience that as well. I think not only are we providing a place where people are learning about the knowledge that we have on our platform, but also we want them to get the exposure, by learning about other cultures, learning about, what are other people doing. So exposure is also very key for graduates coming at VCU.
Wow. So Dr. Murry, can you talk about the guest speakers and just different things that's going to go on during the ceremony?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the first things that I want to say that I feel is really important also is that Dr. Naike and I, we're very intentional in our movements with Veridian Christian University. And I just want to piggyback off of what she said about wanting to expose. This is more than just Dr. Naike and I's thing and graduation and ceremony. We wanted to make it an experience. We wanted to make it a life-changing experience for the honorees as well. We wanted them to see you can go global. You don't have to just stay in your zip code. How do you do that? Well, you help people to be exposed to that. So when we decided that we were going to do ceremonies, we had talked about having one ceremony each year internationally and then having one here in the U.S. And I'm glad that we did that because, again, it's about exposing people to other cultures, is exposing people to other business leaders from other areas. And so the ceremony itself, the plans that we have in place is absolutely beautiful. It is like, it will be similar to a very traditional college ceremony, graduation ceremony. But what make ours a little bit different is that we like to utilize some of our honorees to handle different parts of the ceremony. So we definitely believe in opening prayer and closing prayer. So we'll have members of our honorees that will be able to do that. We'll have a keynote speaker. We'll have an inspirational speaker. We'll have all of those things to add personal value and touches to the ceremony. And then also the opportunity for people to connect. We really want this about people being able to connect, whether it's connecting to the person to the left or to the right of you, but connecting to the people that are there in Dubai. We are inviting members of the community to come in and to see the graduation, to be part of the graduation. One of the things that we are looking at is seeing, can we get in contact with business leaders that are there in Dubai where we can have business conversations? Can you imagine being able to travel to another country and to sit down with another business leader in that country and saying, what are some issues and things that you deal with and that you overcome? That's growing not only your skill set and your knowledge, but being able to pitch what it is. Who knows what you may be able to accomplish? And I'm also very excited is I got a chance to meet with one of our honorees earlier today. He is releasing a book that day. It's his third book. So there is so many different wonderful things that's going to be happening at our ceremony in Dubai that it's full of a lot of personal touches, but it's very intentional because Dr. Naike and I, we talk all day long, every day, but we're very intentional about what we want people to experience when they come in connection with Veridian Christian University. Because here's the deal, people may not always remember what you say, but they will remember how you made them feel. So we want to be able to create a feeling of you're wanted and that you're valued and that you are loved. So it's really just it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing.
Wow. Now, is the graduation ceremony in Dallas? Is it the same type of, appreciation type of ceremony? Can you kind of go into that a little bit?
Yeah. If you don't mind, Dr. Naike, I'll talk about that. Mm-hmm. So yes, Dallas is going to be something similar. What we're looking at to doing with in Dallas is in Dubai. There's going to be a gala, and I'll let Dr. Naike talk about the gala here in just a few minutes that we partner with. Because here's the deal: we're not just about how you can partner. We like to partner with other agencies as well. Mm-hmm. So in Dallas, what we're looking to do after the ceremony is that evening we're going to really embrace Texas. We're going to have a cowboy elegance evening there in Dallas. So we're looking forward, I got to figure out how to do those line dances. Y'all know I don't know how to do those line dances yet, but I'm going to figure it out. I got until June to figure out them line dances, but I'm going to do it in my little cowboy boots. But anyway, it's really about, again, creating an experience, creating an environment. And the beautiful thing is that once you become part of the Veridian Christian University's family, you're part of the family. So our previous alumni, so in Dubai, there will be those who have already graduated there to get an opportunity to come back and to participate and to be part of that ceremony, whether it is walking in with us, whether it's maybe being from the stage, but they'll get an opportunity to be a part of it as well.
Thank you, Dr. Tias and Dr. Naike. So we're going to take a break, but in the last segment, you're going to do an amazing introduction of the new school's chancellor, and we're excited to hear this announcement. So, James, you want to say anything before the break?
No, I'm just so excited about the vision, the understanding, and focus that these two young ladies have put together and pushing forward. And wow, it's going to be amazing events in both Dubai and Dallas. But we're going to take a station break right now. If you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is just go to the platform that you're watching us on. I promise you we'll get you an answer. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break. Dr. James J.C. Cooley from the United States of America, and I am here to just say, first of all, I'm so happy and honored to be on it, to be in the Coffee Book 2023, Unified Brain Z and the other organizations. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this collection.
The James Cooley Show. It's your life. That's right.
Hello, welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life, and I tell you, just sitting back, just envisioning the vision that these two young ladies, had, but still have, and just pushing it forward. Putting those ideas together, just like I always talk about in a lot of my speeches, the 4 C's: create. Create means vision, ideas. Collaborate meaning talking to each other and sharing those ideas. Create, collaborate. Commit means say, hey, we're going to do this. When you commit with something, you have to commit with confidence. You have to know that you do it. And I believe everything that I know about Veridian Christian University, the commitment is there. And so if you use those 4 C's, create, collaborate, commit, with confidence, that create the big C.
Yes.
Character. And that's what the university is all about, character. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Dr. Cooley.
Yes. Well, Dr. Murry, Dr. Moshi, you are here to make a special announcement about the appointment of the new school's chancellor. The floor is yours.
I'll let Dr. Tia do the honors.
Okay. So listen, Dr. Naike and I, we are extremely honored. When we decided that we were ready for a chancellor, we were very particular about who this chancellor had to be and what this person had to represent. And then someone came across that check marked everything. And when I say everything that we were looking for. We were looking for someone that was an entrepreneur. We were looking for someone who loved God, not just professed it, but actually lived their life according to God's word. That was very, very important. We also were looking for someone that had a strong educational background themselves. And we found, again, the most perfect person. So, drum roll, please. The new Chancellor of Veridian Christian University is Dr. James J.C. Cooley. Welcome.
Yeah. Yes. We are so honored and humbled to have you.
You know what? I am so fortunate and honored that you guys chose me, gave me an opportunity, because I believe in everything that you all are doing. We have talked before I even accepted this position, and I believe in the mission. I believe in the vision. I believe in the understanding. Most importantly, I believe in the focus. Focus is we give everybody an opportunity to excel.
Absolutely.
I mean, and we instill in everybody that they have a purpose. In everything that God do, God tell us that we have purpose, and He try to show us what that purpose is. But it's up to each individual to understand that. Veridian Christian University, I believe, with the founders, you guys, we instill in people that yes, you do belong. Yes, you can achieve. Yes, you have to believe in what you're doing. Yes, you have to believe in yourself. But most importantly, you got to believe in our Lord and Savior. So it's an absolute honor to be part of the vision, understanding, focus that you all have brought forth and gave us an opportunity to be a part of. And I am looking forward to doing all we can to grow the program as much as we can with qualified, deserving individuals. That's most important, qualified, deserving individuals. Because we're not giving away nothing. I mean, if you don't belong, you don't belong. What are your thoughts on that, Dr. Tia, Dr. Knight?
Absolutely. First off, you just nailed everything. It's evident why we selected you, but based on everything that you said, because you mirrored a lot of the conversations that Dr. Naike and I had before we even had an opportunity to really talk to you about the opportunity. You're saying those same things. And we look forward to the continued growth of Veridian Christian University. We firmly believe that you are the ideal person to help champion the university forward as we're going to do some amazing, first off, we're doing some great and wonderful things now, and we're going to continue to do that. But it's like having you on board added that extra icing that makes it extra sweet, that extra sweetness that we were looking for as we move forward. I mean, the things that we are rolling out and the things that are happening, again, we believe you are the right person to lead us in that, and we're here to support. And you're right. We believe in giving people opportunities and chances and things like that. And I predict that we will just continue to just do, some amazing, great things.
And I believe, I know that Michelle asked a question earlier, which I was not able to respond or say anything about the faculty, about who's looking at everything. We all, the whole team, will be looking at papers. We'll be looking, clarifying in case one faculty member get it wrong or say we all going to be part of ensuring that each student get the best feedback and results possible to be successful in the program. So, Michelle, you had to mention that, and I wanted to say something, but I couldn't.
Right. I'm the narrator of this interview. I put on the spotlight. But no, this sounds like VCU, Veridian Christian University. If someone wanted to ask you, can you describe Veridian Christian University in one word and one adjective? Dr. Moshi, Dr. Tia, how would you describe it? Let's start with Dr. Moshi. In one adjective, how would you describe VCU?
I have to think about that. Just give me a moment. Go back to Dr. T. I'm going to give you an answer soon.
I was hoping
I like
that you
to
would answer
think.
it for me. One word. If I was to think of one word, probably the word would be action. We're an action university. We believe in moving. We believe in because you have to move in order to achieve. You have to move in order to do better. You can't be complacent. So Veridian Christian University, if I had to sum it in just really one word, it would have to be we're an action university, because you had to actively be doing something in order to attain whatever it is that your goal may be, whether it's your personal life, professional life, whatever it is, you have to do something. And that's something that I think the trait that all of us have in common is that we're action-oriented people. And because we're action-oriented people, that's how we're going to be able to see results on the other end, is because we're causing the traction in order to see results.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What about you, Dr. Moshi?
Yeah, for me, I think the one word is another A, which is access. I believe that VCU give you access to all these amazing programs, and you can have this kind of education anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in the US. You don't have to be in Africa. So it gives you access to many things, and not just education. Like I said, it gives you an experience. It gives you exposure. That's the way I would describe it.
Thank you. What about you, James?
Openness.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that we're going to be transparent. We're going to be open. We'll look at every application. We will give everybody an opportunity if they meet the requirements. But we're also going to be open to let them know that they're not. If they don't meet the requirements, we have to be direct. It's not all about no money and all about this. It's about being able to provide an opportunity for a higher education, also get you involved in the community, and also the honorees, give them an opportunity to be a part of the program. Just like what Dr. Tia and Dr. Naike said, and the programs that's coming up in Dubai and in Dallas, we give some of the honorees an opportunity to come up and speak, tell us what they think, and just show the world that, hey, this is a great thing.
Well, we are down to ending the show right now. Any words you want to say, James?
Well, I want to give Dr. Naike and Dr. Tia 30 seconds apiece to just takeaways from this great conversation.
For me, it really is everyone has the ability to find their place, and you matter. And Veridian Christian University would be honored if we're one of your pieces to help you, whatever it may be, whether it's in professional development, whether it's in personal development, whether it's advancing in your higher education. We would be more than happy to be part of that piece in order to help you to be a better person.
Dr. Naike?
Yeah, I think for VCU, for everyone who is interested in joining us, you won't be disappointed. We are professionals doing the work. Everything that you see online is available for you. We can give you that access, and it's all quality materials, and we cannot wait to have you on board.
Dr. Tia, tell our viewers and listeners or potential students, how can they get in touch with us and how can they apply for our great university?
Absolutely. Our website is veridianchristianuniversity.com. All of our we're on all of the social media platforms. We're on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. We're on all of those different social media platforms as well. And it's the same, Veridian Christian University. Literally, when you put it in a search bar, we're going to pop up and we're going to be there. And we will continue to be there as we continue to do great and wonderful things.
I close with, I tell you, this is this great university, Veridian Christian University. Check us out. Come join us. Come be part of the team. Let's help you find your purpose, your dream, and excel. So I'd like to thank Dr. Tia, Dr. Naike, Dr. Tia Coley for putting together another absolutely fantastic show. I'd like to thank our viewers and our listeners for always tuning in to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. Just remember this, always dream big, think big, and be big at everything you do. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. It's your life, and we'll see you then.